We're kind of late. Hi, friends.
Hi, everybody. We're here.
We're here. Took
I'm
us a
glad
few
you're
minutes to
here.
get on, but we made it.
We did it. Elbow. Hi, elbow.
Is there anybody there?
Not yet. Power Life. It says say something. Let us know that you're here. We're going to do a 1 hour power 2. So if you're just logging on, make sure you have some space cleared around your mat. We got the heat going in here, which
Feels
I
good.
love. Feels amazing. So space heater. Sometimes I do yoga in my sauna. If you have a sauna, somebody went into their bathroom and turned the hot water on and let it get all steamy, and then practice from there. Or maybe go by your fireplace. But this is a really flowy flow. So please be mindful too, if you have any shoulder injuries, to really make sure that you're safe with your shoulders today. If you have any spine constrictions, maybe don't do all the flippy things, well, I'm not going to do them. Rachel will do them. So obviously you've been practicing at home for a little while, so you know your body. So make sure you know what you need today. So who's there? Hi. Hola.
Yeah, let us know if you can hear us. Can you give us like a loud and clear?
I guess I should keep talking more. Hola, Consuelo. ¿Cómo estás? That's all I know.
Same. Loud and clear. Thanks, Andrew.
Thanks, Andrew. No Bon Jovi on the playlist today.
Oh, no.
But you can find the playlist on Spotify.
And I'm about to link it down below for y'all. Just takes me a hot second because I'm not tech savvy.
You're young. You're supposed to be.
I know I'm supposed to be, but I'm not.
All right, Rachel's getting that up there. You should be able to see the link. Hi, Dow. Oh, you're so sweet. We miss you. Okay. All right, the playlist is on. I'm going to put my music on in here, just really light, so Rachel and I can hear it. She's ready to be all flippy and going everywhere. So if you have a block, if you have a towel, or you can use a towel if you need a strap today. We really won't need much of that, or grab something. Do you have a block over there?
I don't have a block. That'll be okay.
I might sell these in the back alley. Just kidding, I won't. You might need this, you might not. Do you want to use that? Sure. Okay. So I'm going to get the music on. So now this would be a time to get the playlist going. All I need is the song we're going for first. And we'll start in Vajrasana, which is thunderbolt pose. So it's very much like Virasana, where you're sitting on your knees. And of course, if this does not work for your knees, then just sit in a simple cross-legged. Hang on 1 second, and turn this up just a little bit. So let your eyes close. Notice the breath. Bring your hands onto your chest. The thumbs go out towards your shoulders. And you can interlace your hands or just have your hands right alongside your chest here. This is called Vajra Pranama Mudra. There will be no test for this at the end. But if you just close your eyes and you already have your hands on your chest, recognize that feeling that starts to come up. Maybe it's a feeling of comfort, of safety. This mudra is meant for unshakable confidence. Something that restores our faith in the greater good. So as you breathe in and out here, go to that place that you have confidence in. It might be an idea, a symbol, a person. And trust that. You have faith. Breathe in. Breathe out. Interlace your hands. Draw your palms forward in front of you. Inhale, sweep the arms up over the head. Exhale, take your hands back down. See if you can find a flow here. Inhale, find that mudra, hands over your heart. Exhale, interlace your hands. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, come down. Do that a few more times. Hands to heart on the inhale, interlace. Deep full breath in and out through the nose. Exhale, let the hands come down. Inhale, bring your hands up to your heart. Trust in your practice today. Cultivate a sense of connection, a connection with the earth that's holding you here, holding us all here. Cultivate a sense of radiance, that place within you that you trust, that you know, and find some stability. As we flow today, you're going to need to trust and have faith in something. And maybe it's something greater, but you know it's already in you. Exhale, release your hands down. As you inhale, take your left arm up over the head. Exhale, take a lateral bend. Take a few breaths here. It doesn't matter if you started with your left or your right arm, but find length through the waist, shoulders soften down the back. Exhale. Inhale, come up, take the other side. Just as deep breaths as you can get here. We'll focus in on the core quite a bit. The serratus starting to pull in. We'll work on some obliques. That will give you that stability along with your bandhas. Finish your exhale. Inhale, come all the way up, hands to the floor. And just shift your hips over to one side. It doesn't matter what side. So you're still on your knees, sorry. Just shift your hips off your feet, I should say. So if you came over to your right side, take your left arm up, take a gentle twist to the right. And if you went the other side, so twist away from your feet. Empty the breath. Inhale, come up. Sit back onto your heels and then shift your hips off of the heels and twist for the other side. So nice, easy, gentle twist. And you want to find a lift in your pelvic floor, a draw in of the low belly. And you want to keep that prana shakti moving through the body. So this is so you don't escape or let that prana escape. This is what we're looking for, this prana, this energy or chi. Exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Reach your arms up over the head. And then exhale, bow forward. Just a variation, not quite a child's pose. Elbows can go to the floor. Bring your hands onto your shoulders here. Just as a little blessing for this practice. Maybe that idea that, you trust someone or you have faith in something greater. Whatever it is, know that it's already within you because you felt that. You started to emote that already. Trust that. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring yourself to tabletop, hands and knees. Spread the fingers out wide. Find a little bit of movement in any which way. Cow, cat, if you need a few. There's no rush to get into these poses. If you missed it in the beginning of class, I was talking about you've already been practicing at home for a little bit, following all of Power Life's classes. Downward facing dog in about 3 breaths. So you've already discovered on your own, you're starting to refine your practice. Trust yourself in that refinement. Find your ujjayi breath if you work with that. Bandha's engaged here. Empty the breath. Reach to the heels. Inhale, reach the right leg high, bend, twist, open, stack the hip. Again, if you start with your left foot, it really doesn't matter. Just enjoy your practice. Enjoy the breath. Enjoy just starting to feel like you're breaking out of something, breaking free. Well, we're all moving inward to find that. Okay, when we find that, that's when we trust that freedom. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee towards your chest. You'll do this about 10 more times. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, knee to chest. So just do this, 8, 9, 10 times, as many times as you want to. It's a great butt workout if that's what you're practicing asana for today. But there's something that you're holding up, you're pulling tight into the abdomen when you finish that breath. Take about 3 more. Exhale, finish this one. Inhale, reach the right leg back. Look forward, exhale, right side, low lunge. Find a little bit of breath of fire here. Stay in your low lunge, fingertips frame your foot. Breathe in, and as you breathe out sharply, sniff out your nose. And then speed it up. And pull the abdomen tight, 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 tight. Hopefully you didn't just eat dinner before you're watching this. Finish your exhale, plant the hands. Now set it free, three-legged dog. All the way up, back bend, twist open. Woo, starting to warm up, downward facing dog. And you'll do the other side. There's no rush to do this. You lifted the leg, you pulled it in, 10-ish so times. Just follow the breath. Make sure as you do this that the inhale will start the movement, right? The exhale starts the movement. The breath initiates the movement here. Okay, so you're finishing that exhale just a little bit sharp. So you're really starting to turn on the fire in your belly. That's it. Probably about 3 more. I don't know where you're counting. I wasn't counting. We don't count. Hopefully that energy just shifts and moves till everything finds its place and balances it out. Back into a left side low lunge, find breath of fire. So breathe in a sniff, breathe out in a sniff. Tight, 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 tight. Pull the belly in. Tight, 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 tight. So you're really starting to constrict the belly. You'll feel it start to hug in, tone the abdomen, massage your internal organs. Exhale, hands flat. Inhale, three-legged dog. Set it free. Downward facing dog. Feel a little bit warmer, Rachel? Yes. Yes. Do you feel warmer in there? Good. I'm glad. Look forward. Exhale, step forward, come to the top of the mat. Uttanasana. Take your time. Take as many steps as you need. Maybe you're hopping forward already using that fire within you. Fingertips frame the foot. Inhale for a flat back. Just reach forward. Draw the shoulders on the back. Good. Tuck your chin. There you go. Breathe in. Exhale, fold in Uttanasana. Wrap your arms around your shins. Give yourself a great big hug. I love you. Inhale, flat back. Do this one more time. Exhale, fold in. Make sure you hug yourself. You're so beautiful. Inhale, mountain pose. Come all the way up. Instead of Samasthiti, exhale, bring your hands down in front of your chest again. Find that mudra, that unshakable confidence. Okay, we get jilted and tilted all over. We're moving all over in different places. A lot of places we haven't been before. There's something you can trust inside. That's what yoga is. Trust it here as you reach your feet into the earth. Lift your heart up into your hands. Inhale, mountain pose. Take the arms up. A little different sun A than what you're used to. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Adjust the shoulders. Exhale, step your left foot back to a right side low lunge and then to high plank. As you inhale, exhale, lower to prone. Come all the way down to the floor. Drop your chest before you drop your hips. Inhale, low cobra. Take a few breaths. There's no rush. Tops of the feet onto the floor. Engage through the legs. Pull the shoulders on the back. Push up through the back of the head. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come back prone. Forehead back to the floor. Third eye. Inhale, hips to heels. It's a variation of child's pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Raise the hips on your next in breath. Right leg high. Exhale, step your right foot through to a low lunge. You can drop your knee here for crescent moon or come up to crescent lunge. Your choice. Maybe it's the first time. I like that she took the knee on this first round. So you'll start to flow this just a couple times. Reach the arms back. Turn your pinky fingers in. This is the heart meridian opening up through your thumbs. Breathe in. Go through your pinky fingers. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, half lift. Step your left foot forward. Exhale, other side. Step your right foot back. So you go right into the other side. A high plank. Woo, high plank. Exhale, lower to prone. I told you it was a little different. Inhale, a low cobra. Exhale, prone, third eye to the mat. Inhale, hips to heels. Exhale, down dog. Trust the guidance of your breath. Raise your left leg high. Exhale, step it through. You don't have to follow my cue. Follow your breath. Crescent moon or crescent lunge for a few breaths. Okay, check in with those prana locks. Pelvic floor, lift your bathroom muscles into the body. Draw the low belly in. This will give you that stability. Okay, feel what you have here. What do you have? Trust that root chakra. I have. Breathe in. Breathe out into a left side low lunge. Inhale, step up, halfway lift. Exhale, fold in, give yourself a hug. After the left side, inhale, mountain pose. We'll come all the way up. Exhale, mudra on your heart. So take that, just another time or two. Trust that you can already move through this with your breath. Mountain pose on the inhale. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step your left foot back and then your right for a high plank. Inhale, exhale, lower slow. Cobra pose, back to prone on the exhale. That's it. Inhale, hips to heels. You're on the right side. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg high. Look forward. Exhale, step through. Your inhale is crescent moon or crescent lunge. Trust that you know where you need to go. Exhale, low lunge. Your inhale is a halfway lift. Step up. Exhale, step your right foot back right into the other side. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower slow. So no rush. You know you're on your left side now. So come back to prone, hips to heels. I want you to get a little lost today. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. I want you to trust that when you feel lost, you have something that you can trust that's guiding you. That you can trust that you know you'll be okay. Unshakable confidence. Good. Halfway lift. You have one more cycle here. Exhale, folds. Inhale, rise to mountain pose. Unshakable confidence, even if you're not sure what you're doing. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, bow. Listen to your breath. Left foot steps back, then high plank on the inhale. Try not to collapse here. Heart to the earth. Cobra back to prone, prone, hips to heels. Hips to heels to down dog. Feel the stretch and the reach. Three-legged dog, right leg high. So low lunge to crescent moon or crescent lunge. Trust the guidance here. Learn to trust your breath. Good. From your low lunge, halfway lift. And then step back with your right foot for the other side. Good. High plank to prone. That's okay. So there's something that happens when you're like, oh, crap. That wasn't it, right? It's okay. It's yoga. We're preparing for those mix-ups. It's how we react. It's how we handle things. It's why we practice yoga. So when you come back to your low lunge and you come back to your halfway lift, exhale, fold back in, give yourself a hug, honor all of your work. Inhale to chair pose. Bend your knees, lower the sits bones. Good. Feel the length, maybe even take your thumb and your pinky finger alongside your waist and lengthen out. Draw the shoulders on the back. And then when the arms come up, squeeze the biceps around the ears, thumbs out, pinky fingers, this is your heart meridian. Draw it in, breathe out, fold forward over your straight legs. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, high plank. Take your time to get here. There's no rush. If chaturanga is in your practice, take chaturanga. If it's not, lower back down to prone. You can come from chaturanga, took her knees here. Find upward facing dog, maybe it's cobra for you today. Downward facing dog. I know that you're honoring yourself. Right leg high. Your own body today. Exhale, low lunge. Challenge yourself, but don't go too far. Inhale, warrior one. Come up and breathe. Okay? Spin your back heel flat. If this feels a little uncomfortable for you and you're getting all fixing your hips and adjusting all that, let all of the adjustments go. We want you to be safe, of course. I want you to feel the pelvis. Find a neutral. Bandhas engaged, and see if you can tap into that wisdom, that energy coming up through the crown of the head. Breathe in, breathe out, hands to your heart space, open onto your mat, and open up to warrior two, Virabhadrasana, letter B. Take your time to get into this. It might be your first one today. Can you summon that sacred essence of the warrior? Or if you're working your butt cheeks out, make sure they're engaged. Inhale, reverse warrior. You know, if you're doing these poses to get a toned butt and core and you're not toning it, then why are you doing it, right? So you really need to start to question these things. Breathe in, reach up and back. Breathe out into a low lunge. Skip the chaturanga, three-legged dog or high plank. Meet in downward facing dog to the other side. I'm all for skipping chaturangas. Inhale, pull your left leg high. Exhale, step it through. As long as you're doing it with an integrity. Warrior one, come and breathe. So notice where your attention goes right away. What's your first thing you trained yourself to do? And maybe it's noticing something different. Lift the toes, lift the corners of the mouth. That's only if you're an intermediate practitioner. Breathe in, warrior two. We can do this with a sense of smile. RPF, I call it, resting pleasant face. Ground through your feet. Another breath or two, and then reverse warrior, just whenever you're ready to go. Start to trust that instinct that'll take you into these postures. Okay, the more you refine your practice, the deeper you can get into this practice, the more deeper you get into the practice, you know the changes when we take it off the mat. Breathe in, breathe out. Make your way back to downward facing dog. You can do 10 push-ups. I mean, it really doesn't matter. Just take care of your own body. Don't hurt yourself. How are you doing so far, okay? Breath is deep and free the whole time. Run through that one-time lift breath. Finish your exhale. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, dive in, maybe another hug. It's up to you. Inhale, chair. Like, why are you avoiding a hug? Exhale, forward fold. Over the straight legs, hips high. Inhale, flat back. Now keep the spine long. Exhale, bend your elbows if you're going to hop back to chaturanga. That way you land with bent elbows. Downward facing dog, right leg floats high. When you're ready, look before you leap, low lunge. Warrior one is your inhale, your exhale moves into warrior two. Reverse warrior on your inhale. Exhale, you can take it to chaturanga, you can take it to low lunge. I like the low lunge to three-legged dog. And if you're working for your butt, so take yourself to the left side. If you're working for the round lifted butt cheeks, this is a great way to take it. Be really mindful of the shoulders. Keep the heart open. A lot of heart opening today. Good. Body should be warm now, so we're going to add a couple more things, and then you'll be able to flow on your own. You'll be able to turn up the music really loud at your house, hopefully, or you can sing. Inhale, look forward. Adding on. Exhale, top of the mat. Halfway lift. Oh, she made that look so easy. Fold in. Inhale, chair. Exhale, cactus the arms. Feel the heart open here. Pull the elbows back. That's it. Exhale. Inhale to mountain. Take your legs strong and long. Reach up. Exhale, bow forward. Good. Halfway lift. You already know this part. Exhale, chaturanga, or find your way back to down dog. It can also get easy when you're at home, I know. Right leg floats high. Exhale, low lunge. We're going to add some flow now. Inhale, rise to warrior one. And as you exhale, pull the right leg straight, take a bow 4 times after that. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, take a bow. Take 3 more times. Now, if you took crescent lunge and the heels up, that's fine, but you really want to find that stability. Remember, we're looking for radiance, stability, connection to the earth through these flows. One more time on the inhale to warrior one. Exhale, warrior two as you open up. Inhale, straighten the leg, find your mudra again, unshakable confidence. Exhale into warrior two. 4 more times like that. Isometrically tone the arms, so push when you come in and out. And find a little bit of resistance there. Not too much where you get a cramp in your fingers. Turn into a resting bee face. Inhale, reverse warrior. 5 tick-tocks. Exhale, bend your elbow, reach your elbow up and then down. So guess when we're going from here, you'll never believe it. About 3 more times. You win. Inhale to reverse, exhale, extended side angle. First time here. So elbows on the knee, you can use your, whatever you're using for a block or a prop there for stability. Crown of the head reaches right out of the left heel. Exhale, as you inhale, biceps around the ears, reach forward. That's where your core is really starting to pull in here. Tighten that really tight. Breathe in, breathe out into a low lunge. And from here, drop your back knee, your left knee. Inhale, step back, modified side plank coming up. Take your time to get there. Now, when we set this free and we flow, eventually, if it's in your practice, we'll move to a wild thing. So wild thing is like flipping your dog from side plank, or you can actually flip your dog, your yoga posture, not your dog. Don't flip your dog. Thanks for laughing. Or you can just do it from down dog. Breathe in, breathe out, make your way back to down dog. And if you're like, what is she talking about? She hasn't changed. Yeah, still ramble. Take your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Warrior 1. Exhale, take a bow, straighten the legs. Squeeze. Inhale, come up. Don't squeeze so much that it's tight. Be like a wave of the ocean, just kind of flowing. This will get into a big flow at some point, I promise. One more time. Inhale, rise up, warrior 1 to warrior 2. Inhale, straighten the knee, hands over your chest, unshakable confidence. Feel the connection to the earth under your feet. Maybe lift the toes. Find a little bit more action coming up through the legs, through your arms, through the shafts of your hair. After about 5 times warrior 2, move into reverse warrior, 5 tick-tocks. Now, when you get to do this on your own, obviously, you can take this flow out. You can cut it down to, like, instead of 5, maybe to 3. So I want you to have the confidence to move in your safety of your own home. Maybe find another posture as you flow. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, biceps right around the ears. Belly tight. Neutral pelvis. Resting, pleasant face. Breathe in. Breathe out to low lunge, hands to the floor, back knee to the floor for the first time. Modified side plank. There's other things you can do here too. You can do elephant trunks if you know that your shoulders aren't going to support a flip the dog or a wild thing. Maybe elephant trunks here. Get to trust your own practice. Breathe in, breathe out. Take it all the way through. We'll build this flow, and then you'll do this like another time or two by yourself. Empty the breath. Are you ready, Rachel? Inhale, look forward. Exhale, hop up top of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold it. Breath initiates the movement. Inhale to chair. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, mountain, maybe a big back bend there. Exhale, fold forward. Maybe next time a little crow pose, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, maybe go right to down dog. There's a lot of maybes, right? We're unsure, but try it out. Right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, rise to warrior 1, and then find a few bows. Good, take 5, 3, 2, whatever you want here. Let's continue just to do this one together here. Take 1 more. Inhale to warrior 1. Let yourself get lost. Warrior 2. Inhale, straighten, Vajra, Pranama Mudra. Mudra is a seal. sealing that and trusting that wisdom within you, the wisdom that beats your heart, that breathes your lungs. Exhale to warrior two. Inhale, reverse. 4, 5, tick-tocks, belly tight. This is really where you engage and tighten your abs there. Shoulders on the back, but still that ability to flow. Not rushing, more radiance. Inhale from side angle, biceps around the ears. Exhale, hands to the floor. Give it a try, side plank from a low lunge. Side plank from a low lunge, and then she went right into wild thing. You can step your top foot back and give it a try. Inhale, hips. Now here's another variation. From here, breathe in. Exhale, sit your butt down. Bring your hands between your feet and then rainbow right back up again. Ooh, if you're feeling it, do this a few more times. Usually save that for Friday, you know what I mean? So see, there's so many places you can go with this flow. Build the confidence of your own practice here. Come back to downward facing dog. We'll do the left side. Reach the left leg up. Exhale. Inhale, rise. Warrior one. Take a few bows. Nice and easy. Inhale to warrior one to warrior two. Flow with the mudra. Find the stability. If you're feeling stuck, let that go. Have the confidence to let what's holding you go. Reverse warrior to tick-tocks. I know your body's warm by now, even if you're in the basement and it's a little chilly. I know with the bandhas and the ujjayi breath, it brings that heat up. You got it. Side angle, reach biceps, squeeze around the ears. Low lunge to side plank. Good, maybe to wild thing. There you go. And if you sat down, took the hand between the feet, do that again. Make sure if you're doing this that your shoulders will allow you to support you. Because sometimes ego will get in the way. You need to work together with mind, body, breath. That's exactly what yoga is, right? So working together. Don't let the ego guide you and then shred the stuff out of your shoulders. And come all the way back. Good. Are you ready for one more flow? Okay, take it over. You don't have to take that flow the whole time. Come back up to chair pose. Maybe there's a arm balance or something you want there. Maybe some of you, I already knew that Kirk went into a handstand. Rachel went into a handstand. I know some of you have that in your practice. So play around. Okay, if you're gonna fall, you're gonna land on your floor, and you can trust that it's a safe, soft space. Have confidence in that. Have a sense of play about this. Music's loud. This playlist is just lovely and very flowy, so you get your movement, energy stirring. Trust if you need to, go to child's pose and take a little break. Deep, full breath. Keep pulling the belly in to finish that breath out. Okay. Should still be able to flow like a wave, ebb and flow. Good. Finish up the left side. There's no rush. Find the radiance. This is your yoga practice. You've been waiting for it all day. Break free of something holding you back there. Love the sound of the breath. Sometimes that's all we can do to get through some points that get really sticky in life. I've been there several times. Just trust the breath, one breath at a time. Remember that time you had to do that? You might have to do it again at some point, right? But you can trust with unshakable confidence that you can get through it. We can get through all of this together. Child's pose when you're through. No hurry, no rush. Good, we're about done with the warm-ups. How's your body warm? I'll read in child's pose, no hurry. And when you're there, tap in underneath the skin. Tap in to the energy flowing, the energy moving throughout the body. This is what that prana is. Prana, chi, ki, life force. There's all different names for it. We have channels in our body, nadis, that promote the healing of the body by moving this energy. If this energy gets stuck, it gets stagnant, stale. This is where dis-ease comes in. So you use the yoga postures, the asanas, to relieve the physical body of any stagnation. So that flow, trust when we can go with the flow, or maybe when we need to sit back and just get still and not do anything. Felt that in the life maybe one time. You just kind of had to wait. Lovely balance. Empty the breath. Inhale, find your way to tabletop, hands and knees, a few rounds of cow and cat. Good. Come back to a neutral spine for a little bit of spinal balance here. Lead with your left heel, reach out with your right arm or other way. Just remember what way you went first. Maybe the hand doesn't want to lift today. Breathe in, find active cow cat. As you exhale, pull the knee in and bring the elbow to meet underneath. Empty the breath and breathe in and reach away. Do this a few times. Stable through your hips. Okay, not stiff through the hips, but stable. You can find that through the energy locks in the body. Exhale. Good. Inhale to spinal balance. Exhale, place the hand down. Now, whatever hand was just down, lift that up. So left arm lifts if you followed your other one. So you have that one. Right, that was down. Inhale, we're threading the needle. Exhale, thread the needle. So you're coming off the arm that you were on. Is that the one we're on? Yeah. So have a little bit of play here. Your right hand or your top hand can go over the ear. It can go to the front corner of the opposite side of the mat. You might even take the right leg out and up. There's a great chance you're going to fall over. There's a great chance you're going to fall and roll right onto your butt. Okay, but there's a better chance if you do that you fall, that you get back and you try it again. Come back to tabletop in the next breath or two. Again, just trusting your breath to get you there without being told exactly how to move. Spinal balance on the other side, so whatever side you haven't done yet. So right arm or left arm, right leg, if you're following my cues, and then active cat-cow. Exhale, complete the breath, find a touch. Inhale to reach out long. Do this a few times. Reach the hand that's down, reach up out of that wrist, shoulders on the back. And can you even smile here when nobody can see your face? Finish up this last round and then thread the needle. So your right hand is down, Rachel. Thread the needle all the way. Right, left. It's hard. Rights and lefts are hard. Find the breath, let it support you in this pose. You can also let the breath go for a minute or two and just recognize that if you don't have that to connect to, then there's a chance you're gonna fall over. Okay? There's a chance you're gonna get distracted. So bring that practice back. Practice back. Good, come back to tabletop pose. Keep both hands down. Inhale, reach your right leg back behind you. Exhale into a right side low lunge. Hands can come down. So right foot comes down. Right side low lunge. Oop, lower your back knee, sorry. Low lunge with your back knee, left knee down to the floor. I know, directions, I'm not good at that sometimes either. So move into a modified side plank. Right leg back behind you, right arm lifts. Now there's going to be some trust and confidence here. You might need to put your right foot down to the floor first, but just like you did in side angle, reach the biceps around the ears. So drop your right foot first, and then have the confidence now to lift the right leg. Trust the core and fall over. She's so fun because she's so young and she's so resilient. She'll try it and she'll laugh and she'll fall out of it a few times. And then come back, find child's pose. How was that? Fun. So older folks like myself, we can get rigid and stiff, right? Rigid, stiff. I don't want to do that. I'm not doing that. You can't make me do that. Yoga keeps us pliable, flexible, resilient. Okay. We laugh like the young ones when they remind us to take things lightly. We also know wisdom gave us what? Another side. So are you ready? So know where we're going to go from that side plank. You'll just have one knee on the floor and trust that there's a great chance you might fall over. So come back up to tabletop, step your left foot through, or whatever side you haven't done yet. Okay. And then spin open. That right foot will kick back automatically. You didn't even have to tell it to do that. So move into your modified side plank. Left foot stays down. Reach your right arm out in front of you. Frame your face. And then maybe, just maybe, your left leg will come up. Trust that you have the mechanics that will fall, that when you fall, you'll automatically catch yourself. You're not going to fall on your nose and break your nose. Yeah. Give it one more time. Make sure you have almost that moment of falling. Trust that you will catch yourself. And then come back to tabletop. Woo, you did it. Downward facing dog, stretch it out. Ready to start class now? Yeah, so you know what yoga does. This is why you're practicing. I don't even need to tell you. Drop to the knees, swing your legs out in front of you. Dandasana. You have to be on the floor. Sometimes you need to ground yourself, right? I just bought this crazy pyramid made of copper to ground me. I texted my friend, I'm like, I can't deal with what's going on in the world. I need the most grounding I can. So I paid, I don't even want to tell you what I paid, for this weird copper pyramid to sit in like a tent. I'll let you know when it shows up. Okay, so from Dandasana, so that nice and tall. And then from here, find Janu Shirsasana. So bend your right knee and bring your right foot right alongside the left leg. Breathe and reach your arms up. And then exhale, bow forward. Bring your heart over towards your left toes. And then you can soften and surrender here. You can let go of the deep breath. Let this be a little bit more of a yin posture, like a half butterfly. But let yourself go inward. Without that deep breath, can you still hear the inhale and exhale? And allow yourself to get still. How about 5 more breaths? Place the hands to the floor, build yourself back up. Reach your left hand back behind you, push into, it's a variation of gate pose, push into your right knee, left hand behind you, reach your arms up. Did I go the wrong way? Okay, right hand down, sorry. Yeah, so whatever knee was bent, take that hand back behind you. Directions. Does it feel amazing? Feels amazing. We should be doing things that help us feel amazing right now. Have a seat and move into a twist from here. Step your right foot over your left thigh. Sit up tall, find length through the spine, and just a gentle twist, rib cage turned, then the shoulders, and the head is the last thing to come off your right shoulder. Anchor through your sits bones. Raise the heart up a little bit. Chin is parallel with the floor. Not forced, not too determined. When you slow down and take a little bit more longer breaths, you spend a little bit longer than 5 breaths in these postures. You recognize, wow, I was really forcing myself. I was really going a little too much. Take the time. Sometimes slower is stronger. Exhale. Inhale, come back, Dhanasana. Other side, Janu Shirsasana. Bend your left knee. Reach your arms up and then fold forward. And once you get there from a long spine, once you find that place, then you can round in. Maybe you drop your head down. Right into your modified gate pose. Take your time, build it. Left hand will come back, hips rise up, reach the right arm up. It's a big expression, a lovely big stretch. Maybe a release of something, that one thing that you've been hanging on to, and one thing you've been avoiding that now is kind of has to get faced. You can let it go. Move into your twist. Ardha Mauritiasana. Sit up tall. Take the time, build it slow, there's no rush. Nice long spine. Sometimes we reach the back of the head back a little bit just to tuck the chin, almost like you get a double or triple chin here. Because we live in this world, we're looking down. Our head is not even attached onto our body anymore. Disconnected. Empty the breath. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, caterpillar pose. Just fold forward over your straight legs. No work, no effort here. Let your feet splay in or out. Soften the jaw. Turn your palms up as if you were to release the things that you've been grasping or gripping onto that make you feel safe. Now that you know you can trust this inner wisdom. Try this last breath out here. Inhale, rebuild the spine. And then lower all the way onto your back without fidget, without fix. Feel that fragility and vulnerability when you do. Trust that you'll be safe here. Place the palms of the hands over your chest again. Thumbs out, find that mudra. Let the eyes close. My teacher will guide us through this mantra. It starts with Om, the primordial sound of the universe. In the beginning there was the word Om. Om, I have enough. Om. Trust that you're on this earth right here, that you have everything you need. Everything has been already given to you for this life, to live your life in your way, to shine the light that's been given to you in your way. Om, I have enough. Om. Can you say that out loud 3 times? Breathe in. Om, I have enough. Om. Breathe in. Om, I have enough. Om. One more time. Breathe in. Om, I have enough. Om. Release the hands down alongside you. Let your body rest in Shavasana. You can take your legs straight up. You can move over to a couch. Throw your legs up the couch, legs up the wall, or simply just rest. I'll call you out when it's time. Trust you're right here, safe and sound. connection with the earth through the back body. All the spaces where your body touches the earth. Draw the attention above the body. All the space you have to move, to flow. All the space is filled with grace given to you, all these gifts for your life. Find that place inside. That prana, that chi, that life force moving through you. This energy free and clear. From your temples to your toes. Wake up the body now as you move your toes and your feet that'll walk you on the earth. Your hands, your fingers that give and share. Your smile. Pull the knees into the chest, maybe windshield wiper the knees from one side to the other. I'm not sure what your body needs, but you know now. Bring yourself to seated. Take your time. Bring your hands over your chest again, thumbs out. Vajra Pranama Mudra. The mudra, the seal of unshakable confidence. Sit with this as long as you need. It might just take a breath or two. It might take 2 minutes or 3 minutes or 5 minutes. See it as a blessing from your ancestors. See it as a blessing from our future generations. See it as a blessing from Source. You got this. We got this. There's no room for fear when you have this faith. True Power Life community. You know that we are all here for each other. Let's meet each other in the best place. The place of love, light, and truth. Namaste. Thank you so much, everybody. Please stay tuned to the Power Life YouTube page. There's lots of live classes that we do. There's other things that are uploaded there. We have all of our playlists on the Power Life Yoga Spotify account. Please reach out if you have any questions about anything. Follow all of our social media. There's always lots of amazing and fun things to do. So appreciate you, Rachel, so much for doing this.
I appreciate you for class.
I love you. Thanks everybody so much. See you soon.
Bye. Oh, Gayle, that was amazing.